Let's build a tarantula enclosure. Hello and welcome back to Incredible Inverts and Other Animals with me, Phil. And today's video is going to be a very quick build of a tarantula enclosure for my Poceilotheria metallica. So let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, so here we go with a tarantula enclosure build, this time for Poceilotheria metallica. So it's going to go into this Exoterra Nano. So first off, we're going to get in some drainage layer. So just using clay pebbles, clay balls, whatever you want to call them, leaker, hydraulica, many names for them. Just a thin layer. So I've just as drainage layer. Give them a bit of a spray down. These are previously washed and dried. Then just going in with basically some weed membrane, some weed fabric from the garden centre. I get big rolls of this. So works perfectly fine as sort of the substrate divider. So just cut off a little bit of that. Just putting that in. We want a little bit of overlap going up the glass. And then go in with some substrate. So the substrate I'm using is a mix of organic compost and coir. So I've just mixed it together. And then just going to put it in and basically ramp it up towards the back, so that I can stick plants in this as well. So of course these enclosures, they're fairly shallow at the front, so I always ramp them. As well, it gives us a nice sense of depth when you do that, and then you can add plants. And obviously if anything wants to, if it decides it wants to borrow a little bit for whatever reason, it can do as well. And that's a little tip for any actual burrowing species, if you're going to use things like Exoterras, is ramp that substrate up towards the back. So going in with plenty of substrate. So you want to make sure you cover all of the mesh and stuff, and then just carry on ramping it. And then I'm going to go in with a nice cork tube. So just slightly bury it a little bit into the substrate, and it's most probably what the Pokey is going to kind of spend most of the time in. Although this one does come out a fair bit occasionally, so that's nice. And then I'm going to go in with some plants. So this is just a little brown plant, Califia. Really like these plants in terrariums. So they add nice. Some real nice sort of patterning on them, some nice colour. So that one's in. I'm just going to stick a cutting in here as well. There's a purple Wandering Dew, and this will, should take fairly easily. Because these are very easy to do, so this just cutting this will potentially ramble around, or end up having to, if it does well, I'll have to cut it back loads. And then going in with again a nice little pop of colour with this little plant here as well, which I forget the name of. But another good terrarium plant. So but very similar to me, very similar to Photonia, but I know it's not a Photonia. Begins with H. I know it begins with H, but the name escapes me of what the plant is called. But adds just a little splash of other colour. And then I don't currently have any green moss with me, but I've always got a bag of sphagnum around. So I'm just going to cover most of the substrate with a load of sphagnum moss. So I've just to cover that substrate. I just think to me it looks a bit nicer when you do this. But again, you can. What some people do, actually, and I've done before, is put a layer of sphagnum and then a layer of a nice green living moss on top. But like I say, I haven't got any of that at the moment, so it's just going to be sphagnum for now. So that's absolutely fine. It still looks awesome. I think it looks, still looks nice. Has that nice texture. Again, will help keep moisture in and humidity in, especially in sort of the hot weather. So if you spray, when you spray down the moss, tarantula can take a drink from that, but I always put a water bowl in as well. So I don't rely just on that. Always make sure there's a water bowl in there, especially again during hot weather, making sure there's always fresh water available for them to drink. So yeah, just poking this through and putting in little nooks and crannies. So yeah, tweezers come in really handy for that. So you're not knocking things over with your fingers all the time. There's something with big hands going in things, and you just want to do little bits here and there. Get it in, get it all nice in, and you can really see it starting to come together now. With the moss, it really does help things. Like I say, I wish I did have some green moss. I'm gonna have to go out and search for some at some point and see if I can get a whole nice because it will really, that would make this pop even more. So, and like I say, I can stick that. Actually, if I manage to get some, either forest or some, or if not, if it comes to it, get some from a show or something, I can actually lay that straight on top of the sphagnum, and it can actually help a little bit. So yeah, find little bits, just getting in just little accent bits in there. So put all around all the plants and stuff, making sure basically that I really don't want to see substrate around the place. Getting little bits that I've dropped, so they can go in as well. Just put it right in the middle of that plant a little bit, just to just want to hide up that little bit of substrate that I can see. So it just ties it all in nicely. And like I say, yeah, for me it does make an enclosure look just 10 times better. I mean, it looked alright without the moss, but I think it looks so much better with moss. There's some more just decor stuff, so a bit of a seed pod in there, just something different texture. So I really like the look of these seed pods. So now I'm going to scatter some other seed pods as well. They're kind of sort of spiky ones, but again, just adds different textures. So we'll just sprinkle them around the enclosure. So, just a few here and there. It's also look really nice. Or at least, in my opinion, it looks nice. Hopefully, you think it looks nice as well. So then I'm going to go ahead and give this all just a decent spray down. So that'll help all the the plants that have just been planted. So will help surround moss. Just give it all just a decent spray down. I'm going to stick a water bowl in it. So for now it's just a milk bowl. I'm just going to stick it towards the back so it's not too visual, and it's sort of slightly higher up a little bit, but I'm going to change that. I've seen actually the spider shop are doing their arboreal water bowls that I think look really nice. They can just hot glue a milk bowl cap to the corner, and that's absolutely fine. But I don't really want to see the milk bottle cap in the display enclosure, and that's just personal preference. But and if you aren't aware and you're interested in things from the spider shop, do go down below to my link. I have an affiliate link, so any orders done through my link, a little small commission comes back to me at no extra cost to you. And here is the spider that's going in. So really quick capture, came straight up into the capture catch cup really nicely. Nice poking metallica. No, I've been wanting to get out of the enclosure that's in now for a while, just because just can't really see it too much, and it's like, well, it's not got the colours. It's not really well. I've had this since Sling. So I want to show it off a lot more. It does venture out and about of an evening, so I do see it most evenings and stuff. So I thought it's about time I get it into something that's a bit more display worthy and stuff for this spider. So I'm just going to gently touch it with a paintbrush. So, and literally just gently nudging it. So, always take your time with this, never rush it. So, and of course, if you're able to, one of the best ways of rehousing a spider is just to stick, its current enclosure inside the enclosure it's going into, taking a lid off or whatever, and letting it come out of its own accord. There's nothing wrong with that. That's actually arguably better for the spider and stuff. But just going gently with it, just gentle nudges, and it's in. nice and calm. You stay calm, they stay calm. You know, it's a winner. So, but here's a closer look of this beautiful, beautiful spider. Yeah, absolutely love these guys. So hopefully they'll be happy in this enclosure. Like I say, you know, this is sort of a fairly quick build. It's not bioactive, it's just live planted. So, but yeah, that's by Poecilotheria metallica. Okay, so that was my video of a very quick, sort of naturalistic live planted enclosure for my Poecilotheria metallica and the rehouse of it. Absolutely stunning, stunning spider. One of my favourite species, one of my favourite genus. So, absolutely love the Pokies. And yeah, the metallica is up there as one of the best, in my opinion. But what do you guys think? Yeah, do you like Pokies? What do you think about the enclosure? Yeah, really nice to get it out of what wasn't. It was needing a bit of an upgrade, a bit of a change and stuff. And I had some plants lying around, so I was like, yeah, let's do a nice live planted one for it. Get a bit of a display. I mean, whether I'll actually see it much is another thing. I'll put a tube in there for it. Probably going to hide in the tube most of the time, but it does come out a fair bit in its old enclosure, so hopefully it will do in this one once it settles in. But guys, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. Pop some comments down below. If you haven't yet, please do consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell for notifications so you know next time I upload another video. Until next time guys, take care, stay safe and keep rocking.